Hello friends, you are most welcomed in Nirankari video channel for NEET preparation. I shall start in biology, the living world, and the heading is what is life? What is life? A dictionary will life defined to be property dictionary of life defined to the property that separates living beings that separates living beings from non-living beings. Dictionary of life defined to the property that separates living being from non-living being. However, even a common man, recognize living beings from non-living beings. Viruses are neither plants nor animals. Viruses are connecting link between living and non-living beings. Viruses are connecting link between living and non-living beings, and viruses are neither plants nor animals. Virus is lifeless. Virus is lifeless, like as a crystal from outside of the body of ऑर्गेनिज्म. यानी जब तक वायरस किसी सजीव के शरीर के बाहर होता है तो वह निर्जीव के समान व्यवहार करता है. Whenever it enters inside the body of living organism, it becomes active. Takes over the living machinery of the host cell. Takes over the living machinery or utilizes the enzymes system of host cell and perform their life cycle and starts to multiply. Scientists prefer to define life. Scientists prefer to define life with a number of unique characteristics. So the definition of life becomes life is unique. Life is unique, complex cellular organization. Complex cellular organization of living beings. That shows various types of chemical reaction taking place to complete their metabolism. Metabolism, which leads to availability of energy. Growth, development, responsiveness, adaptation and reproduction. Friends, we will now study about characteristics of living beings. Characteristics of living beings. First property is individuality. Individuality. Each living being has a distinct individuality. Living being has a distinct individuality It cannot be broken into two or more independent parts. It cannot be broken into two or more different parts. Second characteristic is definite shape and size. Definite shape and size. Every living being has a definite shape. Every living being has a definite shape and size by which we can recognize specific organism from others. Third characteristic is organization. Organization. Living beings have an living being have an internal hierarchy of parts where smaller parts cooperate to form larger one. Where smaller parts cooperate to form larger ones. The larger one, a still larger part. The larger one is still a larger part. In organization, we say that cell unite to form tissues, and tissues unite to form organ unite to form organ system, and organ system unites to form specific organism. Second characteristic of living being is homeostasis. It is the ability to maintain. It is the ability to maintain a favorable internal environment. A favorable internal environment. Living beings have developed an living beings have developed an internal environment favors optimum functioning favors optimum functioning. First, next property is protoplasm. It is a semi-transparent jelly-like. It is semi-transparent jelly-like viscous semi-fluid complex semi-fluid complex organic material present in all living components of all living beings, all body function and properties of life. All body functions and properties of life are actually due to presence of protoplasm. Protoplasm is also called living matter. Protoplasm is also called living matter. In 1868, in 1860X, Julius Huxley called protoplasm as physical basis of life. Next property is cellular structure. The body of living being is made of one or more cells. Cells are considered to be considered to be structural and functional units of all living being. Cellular organization of body is the cellular organization of the body is the defining feature of all life forms. All life forms. A cell is a mass of protoplasm. A cell is a mass of protoplasm covered by cell membrane. Covered by cell membrane and implants and additional membrane called cell wall. Organisms are called acellular. Organisms are called acellular or unicellular. If their body cannot be divided into, two or more cells, the organism consisting by single cell are called unicellular organism. Metazoa and metaphytes. Metazoa and metaphytes are multicellular forms. Formed by innumerable cells. For example, 100 trillion cells in human body composition. 100 trillion cells are taking part to organize the human body. Next property is genetic material. Next property is genetic material. Genetic material. All organisms possess genetic material. All organisms possess genetic or hereditary material that transports characters of organism from parents to progeny, and this genetic material is genetic material of mostly organism is DNA molecules except some viruses or genetic material is whose genetic material is RNA. Next property is variation. Variation. Genetic material undergoes genetic material undergoes variation by the process of sexual reproduction. In living beings and undergoes process of variation due to mutation caused by environmental factor or radiations or by various harmful chemicals. And due to variation in genetic material, organic evolution takes place. Due to variation in genetic material, organic evolution takes place. Next property is a struggle for existence. A struggle for existence. There is competition amongst individuals of a species. Individuals of a species to gain shelter, nutrition and coupling nets. Next property is adaptation. Adaptation. They are variations which help. They are variation which help organism to maintain to himself according to changes in the environment. Next property is evolution. Next property is evolution. Evolution. It is the formation of new species. It is the formation of new species from simple ancestors. Next property is reproduction. Reproduction. Life comes from pre-existing life. Life comes from pre-existing life. Young ones grows and become mature. Young ones grows and